Welcome to my channel. Are you ready? Are you stuck in a cycle of debt and bad money habits, wondering how to break free? It's time to take control of your financial future. In this video, we're diving deep into the 8 money habits that are keeping you poor. Stick around because by the end, you'll have actionable steps to start changing your financial situation today. And make sure to subscribe for more tips to build wealth. Habit hash 1. Paying yourself last. Let's start with one of the most common, yet detrimental habits, paying yourself last. It might sound familiar. After you get your paycheck, you pay your rent, bills, and other expenses. And if there's anything left over, you might save a little. But here's the problem most of the time. There's nothing left over. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, teaches us that the rich do the opposite. They pay themselves first. They automatically set aside 10% or more for savings as soon as they get paid, before anything else. It's like paying a bill, but this time, you're paying yourself. By making this shift, you're guaranteed to build wealth over time, rather than living paycheck to paycheck. Take that 10% off the top and treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Your future self will thank you for it. If you've ever struggled with paying yourself first, drop a comment below and let me know. What's been your biggest challenge with saving money? Habit 2. Bad debt. It's so easy to fall into the trap of using credit cards, loans, and other forms of borrowing to finance things we want, but don't necessarily need. And that's where the problem lies. Credit card companies love this. They know that most people won't pay off their balance every month, and they charge sky-high interest rates, which can lead to even more debt. Here's a simple rule to follow. If you can't afford to pay for something outright in cash, you shouldn't be buying it with debt. The key here is to break the habit of impulse spending. And if you already have bad debt, start paying it off strategically. Focus on the highest interest debt first, like credit cards, and avoid taking on more debt unless it's absolutely necessary. Have you ever found yourself drowning in bad debt? Share your experiences in the comments below and let's support each other in paying off that debt. Habit 3. Not building a buffer. One of the biggest financial mistakes is not having a buffer. Life is unpredictable. Emergencies, job losses, and unexpected expenses can happen at any time. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're more vulnerable to these surprises. Start by paying yourself first and putting away 10% or more of your income into a savings account for an emergency fund. This money is not to be touched unless absolutely necessary. With a solid buffer in place, you're prepared for the unexpected. And once that buffer is built, you can start thinking about investing and growing your wealth. Habit 4. Not knowing your income and expenses. Here's the truth. If you don't know where your money is going, you'll never be able to stop it from slipping away. Many people avoid tracking their income and expenses, which leads to overspending. You need to know exactly how much money is coming in and where it's going out. Start by tracking every expense, big or small. It might seem tedious, but it's the only way to take control of your finances. By knowing where your money goes, you'll identify areas where you can cut back and redirect that money into savings or investments. Do you track your expenses? If not, what's stopping you? Let me know in the comments, and let's talk about how you can start budgeting more effectively. Habit hash 5. Expensive hobbies. Expensive hobbies can drain your finances. Whether it's buying the latest gadgets, designer clothes, or spending money on luxury experiences, these purchases can pile up quickly. While it's okay to enjoy life, you need to be mindful of your financial goals. Ask yourself, is this purchase moving me closer to my financial freedom, or is it just a temporary pleasure? Cutting back on unnecessary expenses can help you save more for investments, build your emergency fund, and ultimately create financial freedom. Habit 6. Not saving enough. Now let's talk about saving. Many people think that saving a little bit here and there is enough to build wealth, but that's simply not the case. The key to wealth building is saving a larger percentage of your income while also working on increasing your income. There's a cap to how much you can save, but there's no limit to how much you can earn. Focus on both sides of the equation. Start by saving at least 20% of your income. If you can't do that right now, aim for 10% and increase it over time as your income grows. Habit hash 7. Paying too much in taxes. Taxes are one of your biggest expenses, but you can reduce them with smart strategies. The wealthy know how to minimize their tax bills through tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs or through business deductions. Don't just pay your taxes and move on. Learn how to make taxes work in your favor. For example, you can invest in tax-advantaged accounts that shelter your investments from taxes. Habit 8. Waiting too long to invest. Finally, let's talk about the importance of investing. The earlier you start investing, the faster your money will grow. But so many people wait, thinking they don't have enough money or that they're too young to start. Don't wait. Even small investments today can grow into large sums over time. Start with low-cost index funds or ETFs, and as you learn more, diversify into real estate or stocks. So, if you're tired of struggling financially and you're ready to start building real wealth, it's time to break these bad money habits. Start paying yourself first, cut back on bad debt, and invest in your future. And remember, it all starts with you. Take action today. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on how to build wealth and live financially free.